What is the meaning of the word meritocracy? The best way to explain it is to use a sporting analogy. When any country selects footballers to represent it in the World Cup, it would certainly select the best players and not, say, the relatives of the president. Similarly, when America competed against Europe in the Ryder Cup in golf, it would get its best players like Tiger Woods or Phil Mickelson to join its team. In theory, all society should be in favor of implementing meritocracy in all fields, as it does mean that a country will do well when it selects the best people. America has benefited from meritocracy. Indeed, American business corporations are among the top performing in the world because they implement meritocracy ruthlessly. Similarly, America became the first and only country to send men to the moon because it selected the best people to lead NASA. In short, selecting the best players leads to extraordinarily good performance, especially in government. In recent years, American society has not performed well because it has often not selected the best players to join the government. Quite often, political connections and pressure from influential lobbies has led to less competent people being appointed to key positions, especially under the Trump administration. For example, a key government agency, the Center for Disease Prevention and Control, CDC, performed badly in response to COVID-19 because President Trump appointed someone who shared his political views and not the most competent person. By contrast, China today probably has the most meritocratic government in the world, where the best people are appointed to all key posts. This should not come as a surprise. Indeed, the concept of meritocracy originated in China as far back as the 6th century BC, almost 2,500 years ago. It was the Chinese philosopher Confucius who invented the notion that those who govern should do so because of merit, not because of inherited status. The best candidates for government were chosen by imperial examinations in China. Clearly, China has not implemented meritocracy consistently as well throughout its long history. Chinese civilization has had its fair share of ups and downs. Yet, the periods when China did well was when it was governed by a competent class of administrators chosen on merit. This also explains why the Chinese people have enjoyed the best 40 years of their history now. They are doing so because the Chinese Communist Party, CCP for short, has been very good at selecting the best people to join the Chinese government. Many people in the West find it hard to understand this. The word communist has very negative connotations in Western discourse as a result of the long Cold War between the United States and the Soviet Union. The US succeeded in demonizing the Communist Party of the Soviet Union, with Ronald Reagan calling it the evil empire. Hence, many people in the West believe that any Communist Party is by definition evil. Why would any ambitious young person want to join an evil party? In China, the CCP is not seen as evil. Indeed, many of the brightest young people in China dream of joining it. When I was on sabbatical in Columbia University, my research assistant was an extremely bright young master's degree student from China. She spoke to me about her dreams. When she had graduated from her high school, she wanted to be the top student from her school so that she would be the one chosen student to join the CCP. Sadly, in her words, she failed because she graduated number 2 in her school. Fortunately, she did well in the university and finally managed to join the CCP. Imagine how different American government would look if only those who topped their high schools and universities were selected to serve in the American government. This does explain why the CCP enjoys so much support from the Chinese people. And this has been confirmed by a study done by the Harvard Kennedy School Ash Center entitled Understanding CCP Resilience. It begins by noting that in theory, the CCP should become less popular. It says, quote, "Regime theory has long argued that authoritarian systems are inherently unstable because of their dependence on coercion, over centralization of decision-making, and the privileging of personal over institutional power. Over time, these inefficiencies tend to weaken the legitimacy of the ruling government, leading to generalized unrest and citizen dissatisfaction." Unquote. Yet, as the report concludes, quote, "There is little evidence to support the idea that the CCP is losing legitimacy in the eyes of its people. In fact, our survey shows that across a wide variety of metrics, by 2016, the Chinese government was more popular than at any point during the previous 2 decades." Unquote. The survey had found that satisfaction with China's central government had gone up from 86% in 2003 to 93% in 2016. This strong popularity of the CCP is confirmed by many other sources. The Edelman Trust Barometer, in its May 2020 report, concluded that the Chinese government enjoyed the highest level of trust of 11 governments surveyed in the world, with 90% support from its population. This meritocratic nature of the Chinese government provides it a significant competitive advantage in a critical area which will determine the outcome of the US-China geopolitical contest, the area of good governance. And we will discuss this in the next video.